All right, folks, welcome aboard. Bluegrass Sports Nation coming to you here live from by the lake in Breathitt County. A little action here tonight as we got the 55th District. Not only this is the resumption of the game. They got rained out back on Monday, May the 6th. We're ready to bring that to you here, folks. Wolfe County and Breathitt County. I'm going to be this Brendan Miller. Got Ryan Cox over here bringing you the 411. Evan Miller on the production here with us today, folks. So we've got to have the opening prayer here by Pastor Gary Bellamy. We'll let you listen.
Pray. Father, God, and Master, as we humbly come to you this evening, we thank you, God, for the great weather, for the talent and the ability that you've given to each team for us to enjoy. Bless the families that are represented here tonight. But God, we come to you in dire need. As always, we pray in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ that you would touch Ethan Bolin, Corey and Colin Combs, God, that was in a terrible accident just a few days ago. We thank you, Lord, for sparing their lives. And now, God, we ask that you would continue to bless them, to help them improve. And we pray earnestly, Lord, that you would restore their health totally and completely. God, we pray for this community, that you would bless all of those that are struggling because of this. But Lord, above everything else, help us to look to you for help and hope. Help us to make it to heaven, God. Forgive us of our shortcomings and weaknesses, and we'll never fail to praise you, for we ask it all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Pastor Gary Bellamy with a great pregame prayer. We'll talk more about the young gentleman here. Let's go to a break during the national anthem here, please. Be right back, folks, here on BSN.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're just to cover that with Ryan here. Of course, we go off during the national anthem just because these canned national anthems that are played will get on the logarithm for Farce Book and will knock us off. So it's the reason we don't do it. No disrespect to anybody. We love it when they're sung live. So we'll have them on here. But we're ready to go here. Going to be the bottom of the second inning. Of course, this was rained out on Monday, the 1st. And so we come back. A few changes out there in the lineup, but the score is 0-0. Dillman Stacy just made a sliding diving catch to close out the top of the second inning on Chris Evans there to close out that inning and bring the Bobcats up to the plate. They will come to the plate here in the bottom of the second inning with Robbie Turner, Aiden Combs, and Reese Cox coming to the plate. Rob comes in. Of course, senior just had senior day here a few moments ago. 295 on the season, 23 for 78. Now 12 runs, 16 RBIs, 16 base on balls. And young Chris Evans going to take the mound for Wolfe County. Chris, it was Cam Oliver in the first inning of that last game. Will be Chris Evans now. Get some stats on him in just a second. Ready to go. First pitch to Robbie Turner is strike one. Low strike there, call. We got Gary Hammonds behind the plate. The man, the alias, they call him Keith Hawk. down the first base line. 2 veterans for this one. And strike 2 from Evans. Evans locating well right off the bat here, Ryan.
Working quick. Got that breaking ball going there. First pitch, nice and early.
Just to let you know, folks, this is the game that determines the number 1 seed in the 55th district on a Saturday night here in Breathitt County. And Robbie's going to lace out into left field. 0-2 pitch, and he laces it into left for a leadoff base hit for Breathitt County. Ryan, you've seen these kids play and took down Shelby Valley last night. Hit the ball really well down there at Shelby Valley.
Yeah, Breathitt coming off a nice win last night. A couple of 2-run home runs from Reese Cox and Isaac Bellamy over there last night. Of course, Wolfe County coming off a couple of nice 14th region wins over
big one over Powell County.
Powell County this week.
They dipped into the 56th and came out on top down there. Evans to the stretch now. First pitch to Aiden Combs is outside. Ball 1. Aiden, just an 8th grader, folks. As we've said, whenever you watch Breathitt County here, know the name because he's going to be around for a long time.
Absolutely.
He's got a boatload of talent, hitting .370 as an 8th grader here. Played all season last year as a 7th grader for the Bobcats. Evans, and strike 1 to Combs.
I believe Aiden also on the bump here tonight for the Bobcats. So a lot on his plate as an 8th grader.
Started that game, and we'll come back. So, but he has played more baseball than most kids have that are juniors and seniors in high school. Evans to the plate, and Combs is going to pop that one up. Dalton Bulls goes back, and they're going to be called up. And nobody makes the play. Going to have a play at second, though, and get the pinch runner down there. That was 35 in the game.
Adam Spencer.
Yeah, Adam Spencer.
Yeah, really kind of a tough play right there for Adam as a base runner,
Yeah. It should have been a can of corn, was not. So Robbie Turner is out, or the pinch runner, courtesy runner, is out for 9-6, I guess it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that will be out number 1. That will bring up Reese Cox. Reese, senior, playing third base here tonight for the Bobcats. First pitch from Evans is up high. Reese, of course, coming back off an injury from car accidents. His 19 games so far, 268, 15 of 56, 5 runs, 13 ribs, and that 1 home run last night.
Yep.
On the season.
Well, that's the second one on the year for him.
Okay.
So he's really turned on since he's returned from that accident there. So
Misses low, does Evans. Let's get you some stats on Chris Evans here.
Well, how about him coming out, starting a couple of batters off of that breaking pitch, really showing a lot of confidence in his stuff here early.
Evans is mature beyond his years as well. These Wolfe County kids have played tons of senior baseball. Midwest prospects, you could see him on there quite a bit. Big pitch, and it's going to be hit to left field. Max Wisman out there in left, and that's going to be gathered in for out number 2 for Chris Evans.
Looks like Reese just a bit out in front on that one.
It's going to be Evans' 3rd appearance on the season, .079 ERA, got 1 save in 17.2 innings, has given up 19 hits, 5 walks, and struck out 22. So
impressive.
First pitch to Eli Crisp.
As he starts off another batter with a breaking ball.
Eli 161, 10 for 62 on the season, 12 RBIs. So 2-way here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And Evans misses low.
Looks like Aiden will stay at first base.
So line 2-way. And Chris going to be on that foul down the 3rd base line.
Two outs.
And Chris hits that one up the middle, and going to be a CNI base hit through the middle for Eli Chris. So 2 hits in the inning now for Breathitt County, and that will bring up the 9-hole, Mr. Dillman Stacy. That will move Aiden Combs down to second base, who reached on the air. Stacy, a chance right off the bat here for a big knock here for the Bobcats. We'll set this defense for the Wolves here in just a moment. A couple of changes from the lineup we had. Of course, you've got Evans pitching. We've got Jackson Holland behind the plate. Got Jaden Holland at short. We have Braden Wilson down at third. Dalton Bulls playing second. Camden Oliver at first. Pitch to Stacy. Stacy Wills on them. That's going to be down. Be a base hit. And here comes Aiden Combs sprinting around third. And he will score for Breathitt County. So the Bobcats come out laying it on the line here. Third hit of the inning. RBI single for the 9-hole. Dill Stacy. Chris moves up to second. And Aiden Combs sprints around for the first run for Breathitt County in this one. And that will bring up senior Isaac Bellamy, who's been on a tear here the last week or so. Isaac bouncing back from that shoulder surgery. Haven't seen him on the mound a whole lot, but he's still the man at the plate.
Absolutely. Well, he had a couple of really good innings over there last night at Shelby Valley for the Bobcats, and it's just nice to see him back out there doing what he's usually doing.
First pitch to Bellamy is low for ball one. Got Crisp on second, and Dillman Stacy down at first for the Bobcats. Folks, thanks for joining us. Bellamy going to hit that on the ground. Over to Wilson. Wilson up, makes the throw to first, and gets him. So Bellamy will be retired 5-3 for out number 3, but not before Breathitt County gets one to jump on top here in the bottom of the second, 1-0. We'll be right back to the top of the third.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness right now. Select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're here and the Lakeside. Got the Fat Bottom Girls going on here, rocking it on the Lakeside as it's the best rivalry in the mountains. Wolfe and Breathitt County here on the baseball field. Breathitt, and this one, folks, is for all the marbles in the 55th district in the regular season. Winner of this one will get the automatic bye and straight into the 14th region tournament. These two teams going to be factors in that 14th region tournament, and the more arms you can save, the better off you are going forward. So, got young Aiden Combs coming back. Aiden started this game 6 days ago, and will continue. We get his stats here. No, we had a few change-ups for Wolfe there in the field. I don't think we had any for Breathitt in the field, but let me get Aiden.
No, don't think so, but just to give you a quick rundown. Of course, you said Aiden Combs on the mound. Looks like Robbie Turner behind the plate. Reese Cox playing third. Isaac Bellamy at short. Sebastian Howard at second base, Jaden Hudson at first, and then going left to right, Brady Tincher, Dylan Stacy, and Miles Holland in the outfield for the Bobcats.
All right, so we've got Jaden Holland will be coming to the plate, playing shortstop here in this game. I believe we got Jackson Holland. Jackson was not in the lineup on Monday night. Now he's catching, so Landon McWhorter is not in the lineup at this point. Of course, as we go through, we'll see, but I'm using the same lineup from then. So Combs ready to work to Jaden Holland. First pitch is fouled back by Holland. So I know Holland went the distance against Powell County the other night with a 3-2 win, if I'm not mistaken.
Of course, it's kind of the tale of two different worlds here for these teams. The Bobcats really senior heavy, a lot of leadership, a lot of experience.
Big hook that time by Combs.
And not to take anything away from the experience of these very sophomore heavy Wolfe County Wolves, they played a lot of baseball also.
And I've been let's get to that in a minute. Combs just misses outside. And from our coach pitch team, Carson, the same age as these guys, played them every weekend. They've been playing together for a long time. This whole bunch has. So great to see them succeed. Going to be a factor in the 14th. That's going to be popped up. Combs going to go back, shuffle his feet, and makes the play right off the bat. So Jaden Holland is retired P1 for out number 1, and that will bring up brother Jackson Holland behind the plate. Jackson Holland. Jackson 275, 14 for 51, 11 runs. First pitch to Jackson is strike 1. Chance Fallon moves on deck. Jones from the windup. And that's going to be hit on the ground to Bellamy. Bellamy on the high hop. Throw to first is going to be high, but that's going to be snagged over there by Jaden Hudson playing first base. And he was able to make the play and the tag. Jaden Holland, your flex here tonight. It's Jaden Hudson, your flex tonight here at first base. Always say that the mound's the first thing to go, and handwriting in mine, so that's the reason I need to be down there taking pictures. Chance Fallon steps in. Chance been on a tear this season. That's going to hit him. Yeah, he was hit by that pitch. Yeah, he was. We could see it directly from here, so he was hit on the hand. He'll head on down to first base on the HBP. And that will bring up Mr. Cam Oliver.
And I believe this is the top of the lineup, correct? Is this top of the lineup?
No, Chance was.
Chance was, okay.
Oh, I never did write down what Jackson Holland did. It's 6-3s for out number 2. Okay, the HBP, I'm a batter behind, and that will bring up Cam Oliver. Just going at it from the left-hand side. Oliver, 439, 25 for 57. Nice velocity on that first delivery there from Combs for strike 1.
He's done a fantastic job here with the Bobcats lately. He's really molded into an arm that the Bobcats have been able to count on here lately as an 8th grader.
Fallon takes off and takes second base, and that's a story in and of itself. These two teams have only been caught one time apiece on the entire season in thievery out there. So catchers have to be on notice. Pitch to Oliver is down low.
A lot of breaking pitches here early, which, you wouldn't expect anything different. Two teams that hit the ball as well as these two clubs do.
And time called here. So getting this game in, then we'll have an entire week that close up the season, both teams. And the loser of this one will take on Jackson City here on BSN on Monday night, the 20th. And then they'll have the baseball final the next night. Then it's going to be, I'll give you that schedule here in a minute. And Oliver's going to hit that one in the air. That one's going to be in no man's land out there. And Deal cannot make the play. And we're going to have a tie ball game here as Fallon comes around to score. So Deal's made 2 acrobatic plays in this game, not on the same night, but in this game so far. Could not get in on that one. So base hit for Cam Oliver, RBI, as Fallon comes around to score. So that hit by pitch comes back to get him.
Absolutely.
So it ties us at 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning, and that will bring up Mr. Jaden Molans. Molans 0 for 1 in the game. He was out 5-3 in that first inning before. And Molans at 419 now, 26 for 62. And first pitch from Combs is by him for it, strike 1. Combs from the stretch. Hey, Molans hits that one into right center, but that's going to be right at Miles Holland out there for out number 3. So L9 for out number 3, and that will close us out here in the top of the third. But the Wolves even it up on a Cam Oliver RBI single, scored Chance Folland. We'll head to the bottom of the third as Breathitt will send to the plate Miles Holland, Brady Tincher, and Sebastian Howard.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
We back? Hey, all right, folks. We're back. We don't know when we came back, but lucky I wasn't saying any bad words there, so they brought us back. All right, folks, here we go. In the bottom of the third inning as Miles Holland, 8th grader. Right fielder comes to the plate. Miles struck out looking in the first inning on Monday night, and so Evans will be able to work from the windup. First pitch from Evans to Miles is going to be on the ground over Voles, goes over, makes the play up onto first, and nice play over there by Cam Oliver for out number 1. So Miles Holland out 4-3, 1 pitch swinging, and that will bring up Mr. Hogwild himself, Brady Tincher. Left fielder Brady struck out swinging back in that first inning.
Brady had a nice game last night. A couple warning track balls last night, showing his power off. See if he stays hot right here for the Bobcats.
Good advice. Tincher swings and misses.
Mommy!
0-1 to Tincher. Tincher, big cut that time. Back to the fence, was on it as he fouled it straight back. So 0-2 on Brady Tincher.
We always like to call those player cuts. Now with the 2 strikes on him, he's got to take a couple of team swings here, see if he can get a ball in play.
Tincher got him swinging. Breaking ball that time from Evans, and Tincher was on top of it. So goes down swinging for the second time in this game, and that will bring up Sebastian Howard. Sebastian was out 6-2, I've got, in the first inning there. That may be incorrect. That doesn't sound right. So, but Sebastian, 458, leads the Bobcats, 33 for 72, 18 runs, 20 ribs, 9 walks on the season, 7 for 7 on steals, 1 home run, and 8 doubles. This is high.
Nice velocity from Evans on that pitch.
Yeah. All these kids from Wolfe are starting to really get on the mound, and they can bring a lot of kids at you. Sebastian gets that one, rocks it. It is going to be out of here, long gone by Sebastian Howard. That ball was absolutely smacked. He got on top of it with the downward swing and got the backspin on it, and it traveled out of here. Bash Howard with a big money dong in this one, folks. Put the Bobcats up 2-1. Be his second of the year, and a no-doubter from Sebastian Howard. And that will bring up Robbie Turner. Robbie, she started us off last inning with a single. And then courtesy runner was out on a fielder's choice. First pitch and that one is at Holland. Holland could not stay down on it, so that's going to be an E6 for Robbie Turner. He's on with 2 outs here. And that will bring up Combs. Combs reached on that error by a second baseman, or what we're going to call an error out there without the call. Now, I don't know if that's fair to give that to Dalton or not, but it was an error on somebody. So, error on the group out there and allowed him to reach last time.
Looks like we have number 35, Adam Spencer, the courtesy back in for the catcher here for the Bobcats.
And big breaking ball that time on the first pitch. Cannot set dead red on Chris Evans here on that opening pitch. He's bringing the curveball and off-speed stuff on the opener.
Really confident, even giving up that home run to Bash Howard, he's still challenging these Bobcat here, just really trusting his stuff early.
And strike from Evans. But the thing about both these teams is they're going to score some runs.
Absolutely.
So one run is not going to beat you. And that you give up one run home runs, you're okay. You start giving up 2 and 3 run home runs, you're in trouble. So Bash Howard with the big time noise. 2-1 and breaking ball that time. Spencer is on this horse and he's going to be out. No, called him safe. Ball beat him, but he's in there for the. And I'll learn not to call things before the officials do. So Spencer's in with the stolen base, and still Breathitt County's only been caught one time on the season. At this point, they are.
It looks like
76 for 77 now in steals on the season.
Throw just enough out of line to pull the fielder off the bag, and Adam able to get in there underneath it.
And Combs fouls that one back. Usually the ball beats you get called out.
Yes.
But that's why we have a veteran guy down there in Keith Hall. Evans from the stretch. Spencer off second. There's 2 Combs. It's going to be hit on the ground to Holland. Going to make the play. Quick speed down to first and
beats the throw.
Beats it out. Wow. Well done that time by Aiden Combs. He was on his horse, beats it out for an infield hit. So the Bobcats are stacking up the hits here in these 2 innings so far, putting the bat on the ball, and that will bring up Reese Cox with 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Reese a chance to do some damage here and put the Bobcats up by 1 or more.
Well, if we said anything about these 2 teams, it's constantly complimenting the hitting.
Combs should probably be taken off here. Evans. Oh, we're going to have time. So Combs was on the move, but he's going to have to come back to first. Don't forget, folks, we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, or if you're at home on YouTube, bring up the app. Check us out. Fox steps back in. Evans, throw to first. Tried to catch. Combs already in motion over there. Throw was not in time.
Opportunity here. Speak up. These one first people. Second.
Evans to the plate. Cox. That was going to hit that one to center field, but it's right at falling out there, and Chance brings it in to end the inning. So L8 for out number 3, but not until after the Bobcats get one more on the Bash Howard long ball. Will head to the top of the 4th inning as the Wolves will send to the plate Wisman, Wilson, and Volz.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
right, folks. Welcome back here on the lakeside. On the edge of Pambo Lake in Breathitt County Baseball Complex. Still got to come up with a name for this place. I guess they're calling the boat players are maybe calling it the bowl. We got the riverbank, we got the woods. Need something over here. So if you got some good ideas, put it in the comments down there. We'll consider it. Whatever I say, I say. As we head to the top of the fourth inning, as Max Wisman will come to the plate for Wolfe County. Max, of course, a sophomore, as everyone on the field is for Wolfe County, except for Dalton Bulls and Braden Wilson. And Max at 431, 25 for 58, 20 runs, 25 RBIs, 15 walks, 11 for 11 in steals. He has six doubles, and one home run for Wisman. So Combs goes into his second inning of work here. His fourth inning in the game, but second inning of work here today in the resume game. Wilson moves on the deck. First pitch to Wisman is grounded. Just foul. For a strike one. And pitch from Combs is high to Wisman. Even the counts at 1-1.
And like I said, we're seeing a lot of early breaking pitches here, not from just the Bobcats, but from the Wolfe County Wolves too. We've got two teams that hit the balls exceptionally well as these two clubs trying to keep the hitters off balance early.
Combs locates 1-2 count. Pitch to Wisman is outside. Evens us up at deuces. 2 apiece. The leadoff batter here in the top of the fourth. Wisman's going to hit that one in the air into left field. Brady Tincher drifts over and makes a catch for out number 1. So 1 away here as Braden Wilson will come to the plate. Braden in this game, back in that second inning, hit a ball to center field, which if I recall correctly, Stacy made a diving catch on out there. In the rain.
Yep.
Before that one stopped.
A couple of nice plays by Stacy there in that last game early.
So Braden getting back into motion here from that early season injury that he suffered. 10 games so far. And he hits that one in the air. Tincher drifts back toward the fence and going to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 flies to left field and 2 outs here, and that will bring up senior Dalton Bulls for the Wolves. Dalton went down looking back in that second inning on Monday. Bulls 361 and 22 for 61, 13 runs, 18 RBIs. And he is also, like most everyone in this game, is perfect on the season in steals at 9 for 9. And this is low for ball 1. Ball swings and misses for strike 1. So 1-1 on Dalton Bulls. We have been joined by camera lady extraordinaire, Shawnee Beth Smith over here. She's come up. Yeah. Ed was not comfortable doing the production in camera, so called in the reinforcements. Pitch to Bulls is fouled away. Turner could not hold on to it, but just strike 2. 2-2. So 2-2, 2 outs here. Combs really locating well right now. Looks good on the mound, especially for an 8th grader, folks. An 8th grader. And that ball is in the dirt for ball 3. So full count. 2 outs here. 2 Bulls have Chris Evans on deck. Bulls fouls that one back. Stay alive. Count will stay full. Did Aiden really like that baseball? Or?
Foul territory.
Yeah, Aiden went, came off the mound and went all the way to the backstop here on that.
Stretching his legs.
Yeah. So 3-2, 2 outs here. Dugout giving him a little stuff down here below us. 3-2 on its way to Voles. He is going to be low for ball 4. So Voles draws a 2-out walk to bring up Chris Evans. Evans flew, and I think that was the second nice play that Deal made out there in the second inning to right before the major monsoon came, and for the out to retire Evans, his first time at the plate in this game on Monday. So this will end. See everybody for the first time here. First pitch to Evans is low, and Voles is not moving over there. Cotton Voles is 9 for 9 on the season as well on steals. That's to Evans. Yes, strike one on the outside third by Combs. Throw to first, and Voles is back under the tag. And Evans is going to hit that one in the air. It is to Stacy. Stacy smooth out there, turns his hips, goes back, makes the catch for out number 3. So F8 to end it up here. So through 3.5, 2-1 Breathitt County.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Right. Oh.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Lakeview Complex. We'll do that one for Bobby Friday. Bobby, thanks for sending in the suggestion. We love it. Here on the side of Pambo Lake. Tell you what, Bash might have hit that one in the lake out there.
Went a long ways, that's for sure.
Smacked. And now Eli Crisp will step in to face Chris Evans. First pitch to Crisp is going to be popped up. Let's see if it will drift out of play. Braden Wilson makes a run over, but that's way out of play. So we can see here. So that is strike one on Eli. Eli singled in the second inning, stranded at the end of that inning. 2-1 Bobcats. Evans puts that one right in front of the plate. Even the count at 1-1. Evans with eye to Crisp.
Of course, Bobcats with a 2-1 lead here, bottom of the 4th. Nobody out.
Inside flew Chris that time. Runs it 2, 3, and 1.
Looks like Evans starting to pick up his velocity on that one.
Well, that one popped a mitt. Definitely. Evans from the windup. Strike 2. Well located inside knees that time. Evans looking impressive. Bobcats are touching him just a little bit, but he really looks impressive out there on the mound. 3-2 pitch on its way to Crisp and hits him in the noggin. And he'll head down. That one got him in the side of the plastic. So that will be an HBP on Eli Crisp. And Eli seemed to be a little bit happy about that. And he's yucking it up down there. So that will bring up Dillman Stacy with a huge RBI single back in the second inning to plate the first run for Breathitt County. Let's see if Crisp is on the move over there with nobody out. Eli could not catch his stolen base stats on the season. And it'll be a nice bunt. That is perfect by Dillman Stacy. No tag, and he is going to be safe. As we could see it from here, was that I do not believe the tag was made, Ryan, was out here in front of us this time. So it was very close. I think Cam Oliver is saying he got him, but it looked like he probably missed the swipe there. But that's why.
Yep. Well, I didn't get a good look at it, but perfectly placed bunt by Dillman Stacy, and that's where the speed shows up once again.
Perfect.
At the bottom of the lineup here for the Bobcats. Now 2 on, no outs, threatening here, bringing it back over to the top of the lineup to one of the hot and heavy hitters.
So Hall made the call. I don't know if he appealed into Gary Hammonds or not, but his call was the tag was not made. So, but we'll see. I don't think there's any overturning them. We could bring the replay back out to see if Shawnee Beth got that. Did you catch it on there? I didn't watch. Folks, you can rewind the play at the house and see exactly what you think about it. That's a good thing about what we do here on BSN. This game's there forever. These kids can be 40 years old.
Right.
As long as I guess whoever comes after me in life maybe keeps that account open, then you'll be able to go back and watch these games. So.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get a good look at it, up here in the booth. So if you get a better look at it at home, folks, let us know.
Yeah. Isaac Bellamy steps in. Isaac is walked in the first, was out 5-3 here in the bottom of the second inning. Nobody out here first and second for Evans. First pitch to Bellamy. He's first pitch swinging, fouls that one down to third baseline for strike one.
Looks like Eli Crisp dancing around out there second base with a sizable lead. Let's see if Wolfe County holds the runner right here. See if Boyles. Looks like Boyles is creeping over. Maybe cut down Crisp's lead there, second base.
Pitch to Bellamy is high for 1-1 count.
Again, folks, there'll be 2 on, no out for the Bobcats. Eli Crisp takes his lead from second. Dylan Stacy on first.
Evans from the stretch. Third look back to Crisp. And Bellamy's going to hit that one in the air. It's going to be to center field. Fallen comes in. And, right field was Molans. Molans came in from right to make that play and called off Fallen. So Bellamy is retired for out number 1. And that will bring up Miles. Miles has struck out looking and grounded to second. Went first pitch swinging that first at bat. So see if he's a little bit more patient this time.
Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Combs put a little something on here. And
well, Wolfe was playing for it because Cam Oliver was inside of the pitcher's mound here already on that bunt. And
let's talk about the location there. I haven't seen Miles Holland square around. Throws that one in on the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Miles can't get it down. Good job by that young man on the mound.
Good situational baseball right there.
Absolutely.
So Oliver creeps in again. Crisp off first. And let's see what Holland does this time. Going to swing away. That's going to be fouled straight off of Jackson. Holland there behind. Got a bunch of Hollands on the field. 3 right now. So Crisp on second after being HBP. And a single by Stacy on the infield. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Holland right back up here at us. That's about as close as we've come. Yes. It's about as close as we've come to get one. We have to peel the screen back here to show you these games, and yikes, that went right by us. So I was ducking. This one, we want Evan to go to college. Breaking ball that time from Evans is inside, so Evans hunkered down behind the computer now, and Shawnee Best behind the camera, so we're well protected. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Runners on first and second. 2 Miles Holland. Evans with the 1-2 delivery. Big breaking ball. Gets him. Nice pitch that time by Chris Evans for out number 2. And that will bring up Tincher. Tincher gone down in strikes 2 times in this game so far. So he's the proverbial due at this point. Let's see how Brady attacks this one. Of course, loads of power and loads of ability right here in Brady Tincher. Crisp off second. First pitch is a strike.
Great
nice location that
Great
time
location.
by Chris Evans. That's almost an unhittable pitch right there.
Outside at the knees. Great spot right there by Evans.
One thing you can do with that is just go the other way and throw your bat at it, try to put it in play. So Evans, big breaking ball that time, gets Tincher swinging over the top. Very impressed with Chris Evans so far in this game.
Absolutely. He's really trusting his stuff. His breaking ball's working for him. He's locating. Can't ask anything more of that young man right now.
Crisp off second. Stacy off first. 0-2 to Brady Tincher. Evans with the long look at Crisp, and that's going to it's too long for Tincher. He steps out, and we'll start the process again.
See if Brady can shorten down here. Really look to try to put a ball in play right here for the Bobcats.
Tincher goes down swinging to end the inning, and that will be out number 3, and that will send us to the top of the 5th inning with Breathitt on top here, folks, and a good one. 2-1.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky law does not certify specialties legal.
Start talking.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the lakeside. We got some Jacksonification going here on the loudspeaker, or Camptification, we can call it that. Kara playing the noise. All right, folks, we head to the top of the 5th inning as the Wolves will come to the plate. Aiden Combs in control this one so far on the mound. Two excellent pitching performances here against 2 really good hitting baseball teams.
Absolutely.
We cannot emphasize that enough. These 2 teams just hit the baseball. It's 2-1 game, 6-4 back on the first down at Campton. So Combs goes to work, and Holland fouls that one back. Huh? Because we played in Campton May the 1st. No. Had to educate the young son here on the And pitch in the dirt from Combs.
Just a little too much.
To follow up on that, May the 1st, first game between these two, 6-4 Wolfe County. That one was in Campton. Holland. Breaking ball is low. Make it 2-1.
Which I believe is also where the district tournament will be held, correct?
It certainly will be. We'll be broadcasting all the games from Campton on the ridge there. And that I alluded to it earlier, but the schedule will be, I think it's going to be softball, which will be Wolfe and Jackson City on Monday at 6 o'clock. Baseball game will start about 7:30. Give us a chance to do them and jump on over. And that one's going to be the loser of this one in Jackson City. That ball's hit on the ground down to Cox. Cox comes up on him, still got time to make the play, and go! Calls him safe over at first base. Bang, bang play, and the call is made safe over there for the infield hit by Jaden Holland. And the Wolves open it up with a base runner here at the top of the 5th.
Yeah, tough play. Reese Cox, of course, over at third base now, did everything he could do with that one, just knock it down, make a throw.
That one could have gone either way. Had a couple of close ones. Keith Hall been called to the carpet here early in this one. Holland off first. This will be Jackson at the plate. Going to square the bunt. Bunts that one back to Combs. Combs going to make the play. Throw on to first. And the sacrifice is good by Jackson Holland. So,
seeing a lot of fundamental baseball here early in this one.
Jaden Holland advances over to second as his brother sacks him over there, and that will bring up the top of the lineup with Chance Fallen. Fallen hit by a pitch the last time here at the plate and had lined out to center back in the first inning of the prior.
So Wolfe County trying to manufacture here one on the top of the 5th, rolling it back over with the bunt to the top of the lineup.
It's going to hit that one in the air down the first base line. We cannot see down there, and that ball is going to fall. And let's see if they can get that ball in really quickly. And going to throw over to third. Good job by the camera lady. And that ball was down out there.
Just kind of in no man's land out there, shallow right behind the first baseman there.
That's always tough on the second baseman. Bash Howard made a lunging play out there, and Miles Holland had to come a mile in for that one, could not make it. So back-to-back, second base hit of the inning. Call that one for Fallen. He'll be, so runners on first and third for the Wolves as Cam Oliver steps in. Cam has popped up to the catcher and singled. First pitch is strike one. The throw down to second is not going to be in time as Chance Fallen. Man, Robbie Turner made that close.
Absolutely.
Made that really close, but Chance Fallen gets into scoring position with the stolen base.
Yep.
And
Justin Combs and the Breathitt County Bobcat coaching staff surprising me with that first and third call on the throw through.
Oliver going to pop that one up. Going to be infield. And Howard makes the play. So Oliver is out P4 for out number 2, and that will put it on the shoulders of Mr. Jaden Molans. Molans has been out 5-3 and hit a long one to left field last time up. So big time situation here in this ball game in the top of the 5th. Hayden Combs trying to wriggle out of this situation, and Jaden Molans looking to put the Wolves either tied up or put them on top of the base hit here, following plenty of speed at second. Pitch to Molans, and he's going to hit that one down to third, and that's going to be a CNI base hit through there. And Bellamy's able to make the play on the dive, but no play any place. So not hit hard, but it does not matter. That is a single and an RBI for Jaden Molans.
And I just want to point out something right there. Chance Fallen at second base. What a heads-up base running play right there by him. Ball pulls Reese Cox off the bag. Nobody there to cover, and he's able to take third standing up easy.
And that will bring up Max Wisman. Tied at 2 now. Top of the 5th inning. Wisman steps in, flew out to left field last at bat. And Wisman pops that one back. Will be out of play over in the parking lot. That ball will be retired with some asphalt scuffs.
Of course, a nice addition of the parking spaces over there, of course, but they're kind of in the danger zone. So.
No, you can see they're empty. It may be used for school, but not here because of course, the brand new, magnificent Breathitt Elementary School behind us after LBJ was torn down. Sebastian Elementary has been redone. Breathitt Board of Education doing lots of work here. Just broke the ground on the new vocational school and bus garage this week. And Oh, 1-2. Whisman misses. Gary Hammond says that one is low, so evens it at 1-1. Drove by the riverbank yesterday. Looking forward to football season. Whisman, that one's hit sharply at Howard. Going to make the play on to first, and he's out 4-3. So that is out number 3, and that ends the top of the 5th. But the Wolves scratch out a run and tie it up 2-2. We will head to the bottom of the 5th, and it'll be Howard, Turner, and Combs coming to the plate for the Bobcats.
Joby Hall here, owner and pharmacist at B&H Apothecary, where our goal is to keep you happy and healthy while offering competitively priced products with the convenience of free delivery, health education, and more. So give us a call at 593-MEDS or stop by B&H Apothecary across from the PRTC office in downtown Booneville to become a part of your #1 hometown pharmacy. Our friendly staff would be happy to help you transfer your prescriptions today. Don't you think it's time you join the winning team?
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. A little bit of jovial moment here over the break. Our fabulous camera lady over here, Shawnee Beth Smith, working at Rose Brothers, reminding all the Wolfe County young men to bring their tuxes back from the prom last night. Of course, this Wolfe County team had prom last night, so I think they probably slept a little when they come in. But here will be in Sebastian Howard. And Sebastian went yard here last time with a no-doubter over the left center field fence. Ball is up high. And Sebastian has been playing baseball here for a long time and just a sophomore. And his talent is evident in every ability out there. Pitch is outside. Make it 2-0. So Howard 1 for 2 in the game. Evans. And that ball is smoked past Wilson down there. And that ball's going to go all the way in the corner. Bash is on his horse, and he's going to coast into second, standing up with the leadoff double for Sebastian Howard. He is on point tonight.
Absolutely.
That is not good news for that is not good news for the 14th region. So Robbie Turner will step in. Robbie.
No, absolutely. Both teams playing really good baseball here down the stretch toward the end.
This is fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a lot of high school baseball games that are not real fun to watch. This is fun to watch.
Absolutely.
We got two pitchers out here working in a good rhythm, and two teams that can really hit the baseball, smacking it around. So good stuff here for you folks on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Happy to be the home stream of both these teams, so we get to watch them all the time. Thanks for joining us for breaking ball from Evans. Time is high for ball one.
Of course, the competitive juice is really flowing. You mentioned it earlier. This is really molded into one of the better rivalries in 14th region.
It don't matter what sport they're playing. Breathitt Wolfe is must-see TV, folks, and we always have it right here on BSN. From volleyball, of course, don't not have a football team. That Wolfe tried to get that going. Unfortunately, they don't, or we'd have a great one there. But from volleyball, great ladies and guys, basketball, and softball and baseball, it's always fun. I get to broadcast them all, and I absolutely love it. All of our folks in Breathitt and Wolfe. And big breaking ball that time by Evans. Gets Robbie out in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bash off second. Robbie squares, and the pitch is low. So 3-1, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, the winner of this one is your regular season champion, Nothing for that, of course, but it does set the seating. And Turner's going to lay down the bunt. Evans comes over, makes the scoop and the underhand over to first base, and gets the out for out number one. So Robbie, with the sacrifice, puts Bash over at third base for.
How about Robbie Turner there? A couple of hits in this ball game already, really being a team player.
Giving himself up.
When he's asked to do a job, does a job here for the Bobcats. Hats off to that young man.
That's baseball.
Absolutely.
I mean, I tell you what, and that's good coaching and good strategy too. I mean, the fact is, this is going to be a one-run game. I mean, bottom line. I mean, let's go here. These two guys. Of course, Aiden will be coming back out for the top of the sixth, I presume. But these two guys have been on here today, and despite several base hits by both teams, just good hitting.
Yes.
They're not throwing pus up there. I mean, it's just ball's well located, good velocity. They're just.
Good quality
these kids can hit
all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
You see now the Wolfe County Wolves there at the bottom or the top of the last inning, trying to manufacture runs, a little small ball, really taking it back to the fundamentals.
We'll say hi to our man, Dirk Flincham out there. Dirk said he's been a little bit under the weather here on the comments. Wish Dirk the best. He's been at this a long time, and pleasure to meet him, watch him call games while we've been doing this BSM. Taking pictures before we streamed, and now that's going to be Aiden Combs. There's a base hit, and that will score Sebastian Howard. Aiden Combs coming up big with the RBI single. Put Breathitt up 3-2. And that's will bring Cox to the plate. Cox 0 for 2 has line to left and line to center. His two at-bats in this game.
Folks, I just got to have a quick conversation with Casey Allen here. Of course, they had the donation station out front of this game coming in where they didn't take admission, the donation for the Combs and Bowling families.
Cox is going to hit that one in the air. Wisman got a late break. He comes in and makes the catch. Has to go down to his knees, and they're going to say, yeah, he did make the catch. He lost it after he made the catch out there. Kind of dangerous, though. Max kind of hit on his knees, really strange. So go ahead, Ryan.
And just bouncing back to what Coach Allen was able to tell me here, they raised well over $2,600 for his family. So,
good deal.
A lot of support coming in. And
I want to say, I almost say, we have not been checking our man, Corey Combs. I don't know if he's watching, but he usually is in everything we do. So if he's out there, Corey, we love you, man. I know if Shorty, Kai, those guys, and Mike and Liz and Ethan and everybody down there, we love those kids. They're like my kids. Stayed in my house quite a bit, and it's a tragic situation happened here on Monday. But, good things come from tragic situations, and we're believing that the Lord will heal these kids, and we'll have a great comeback and a great testimony for everybody for them.
Yeah, not just Breathitt County, but all the counties in the 14th region. And we just, want to say how.
The ball's going to be in the dirt, and Hayden's going to stick Amper on down to second in with the wild pitch.
And just say how thankful we are that, all the support that's really poured in here over the last couple of days. It means a lot. And I know to those families, it means a ton. So we just want to say thank you.
Yeah, and what people don't know is that this accident happened right behind us over here. We didn't even know it while we were on the air here. But, the EMTs and the medicals over there, just to show you how fortunate these boys are and how much the Lord had his hand on them, was that after this pitch into Crisp is inside, was that, Shorty told me when we were down on Thursday night visiting with them, is the EMTs told him that if they'd have been 5 minutes outside the city limits, I mean, Kai and Ethan may not have made it. They were in that bad of shape, so situation. Big pitch there from Chris Evans on the outside black. 4 strike 1 makes the count 3-1 here. 2 away, 1 run in. Aiden Combs on second base. Ain't going to be high. So runners on first and second. Base on ball for Chris. So Chris been on twice. 3 times now. He's had a single, hit by a pitch, and now base on balls. Nobody in the pen over there. So it's right now Chris Evans 2 away. If he can wriggle out of this 9-hole, Dillman Stacy with the bunt single. Dill is 2 for 2 in this game. First pitch to Stacy is strike 1. Evans to the plate. Big breaking ball, misses high for ball 2. I'm sorry, 1-1. Excuse me. Was strike 1 the first time. 1-1. One across for Breathitt County. Evans kicks, comes, and that ball is going to be hit. As Wissman goes back and, cannot make the catch. The ball was deep. Here comes Aiden Combs, and he will score, and Crisp is going to head to third. Let's watch what happens here with the throw. And so Wissman unable to make the catch out there off the Dylan Stacy drive. So that's going to be an E7, and we'll put Stacy at second base. Scores Aiden Combs, and Chris moves around to third. Tough play to make out there. Got a little bit of late break on that. Had to turn around and go back, and the ball hit him in the glove, just unable to hold on to it. So,
of course, we've said it time and time again, that production out of the 9-hole for Dylan Stacy really has been critical.
And that's where he prefers to be. That's where he wants to hit. And so that will bring up Bellamy. Bellamy hitless so far in this one. He is DUE. Let's see what Bell does. First pitch is going to be strike 1. Gets the high strike that time. So 4-2, crucial right here now for Chris Evans to get out of this and hold it at 2 runs in this inning.
A couple of back-to-back first pitch breaking balls, the Bobcats here.
Bellamy hits that one to center. Fallon drifts over and makes the catch to retire the side, but not until the Bobcats get 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll send us to the top of the 6th inning with Wilson, Voles, and Evans coming to the plate for the Bulls.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Harbroke Hillbilly right here, folks. That's what we're back. We're freaking out on me. We got some Alan Jackson going here on the on the lake bank, folks, here as we head to the top of the 6th inning as Wolfe County will come to the plate. Breathitt gets 2 in the bottom of the 5th to make it 4-2. So we ain't rocking no jukebox. So we get headed to the top of the 6th inning. Brian?
Well, first, I want to say, Evan, I really do appreciate that countdown, man. You don't sneak some of these guys try.
It's such embarrassment, You never know when there's a hot mic on these commercials. We've got caught on that a couple times.
But heck of a ball game we've got going on here. A lot of hitting, a lot of good pitching. So, bringing up the Wolves, who we got?
Oh, we have Braden Wilson, Dalton Bulls, and Chris Evans in the 6th.
Aiden Combs still on the bump here for the Bobcats. That sun really beating down now. No rain in the forecast today.
Thank you, Lord. Let's get a few baseball games in.
Had a little bit earlier on the way down. My drive down Perry County made me a little nervous.
I was almost in with draws. We ain't broadcast a game in forever, it seems like. You're used to doing a game every night someplace. And so it's tough to, of course, Day job keeps me busy. I've been able to stay in the office and work, get some things ready. As we do, we will bring you the entire 55th District tournament, next week after next down at Wolfe County. And then we're still trying to pipe in what we're going to do in the 14th region. When we know we'll bring you a bunch of it, hopefully the whole thing. First pitch from Combs is high for ball one. Baseball and softball. Baseball will be at Powell County. Softball at Perry Central at East Perry Elementary. And Wilson's going to hit that one into right center. Miles Holland drifts over and makes the catch for out number one.
These Breathitt County outfielders can really cover a lot of ground between Tincher, Stacy, and Holland.
And that's the thing, you saw what Coach Combs did with Andrew Combs last year. Put him in left field. And he wasn't playing shortstop and stuff. I mean, folks don't realize, a lot of folks don't have that luxury of putting your better athletes in the outfield and actually do here with some fine, good infielders.
Of course, it takes some of the pressure off, and see what he was able to do with the bat last year when he started playing out there in the outfield. And of course, he had to pitch a lot. So when you take playing short out of the occasion, he's really able to focus.
First pitch to Voiles is in there for strike one. Second, Voiles is going to hit that one on the ground, and that's a base hit by Dalton Voiles. Well done to left field, and that will be a one-out hit for Voiles, and that will bring up Chris Evans. You can have it. Go ahead.
Looks like Robbie Turner's going to take a little time to go out there and talk to his pitcher.
Right away. Here we are, it's out of the 6, 4-2, ready to lead.
Evans steps in. Combs. First, and that's going to be popped up back behind us here. We'll be out of play. Hayden hustles over. No bang on the top of the press box, so that one went behind us. Yeah, folks, thanks. Good amount of viewers on both Facebook and YouTube for us, so we appreciate you very much for tuning in. Combs. That ball is going to be rocketed into left field by Chris Evans. So back-to-back base hits for the Wolves, and here they come. Back and forth in this one. And we told you, folks, two excellent baseball teams here. Both going to be in, should have if they both, which, is probable, make it to the district championship game. Neither team has thrown their number one against the other. We've not seen Bellamy and Wistman, so we're looking really forward to that, to be honest with you, if it does happen, because, this is just quality.
Right. Bellamy had a couple of good innings for the Bobcats over there at Shelby Valley, and I know Wistman had a big win down at Estill County for the Wolves this week.
Mm-hmm. Gonna have probably a courtesy here for Chris Evans. That's going to be Cam Holland coming in, the third of the Holland brothers. Yeah, Cam
Holland in to run for the Wolves.
He's the third of Johnny Holland's sons. We got Jaden and Jackson and young Cameron. Cameron's been playing baseball since he was big enough to even see over my knees. I know that we saw him playing down there and always around. So looking forward to big future for him. Big breaking ball that time from Combs, misses outside to Jaden Holland. 2 balls, no strikes. Back-to-back base hits here in the top of the 6th inning. Ooh, nice pitch that time by Aiden Combs on the outside black to make it 2-1. Jackson Holland moves on deck.
Boyles with a sizable lead at second.
And a pitch inside. Jaden was moving out of the way, and that is 3-1. So Bulls at second, Cam Holland at first.
I'd like to see a little bit more movement there of the Bobcat middle infield, so if I can cut that lead down out there. Boyles at second base.
Throw to first, and Holland's back. Pitch is in the dirt, and that loads him up for Jackson Holland as he will come to the plate. We got 2 Hollands on and 1 Holland at bat, 1 in right field. So that will move Dalton Voles over to third base, and Chris Evans down to second on the walk. Jaden Holland. Bases are juiced full of Wolves.
Looks like Coach Kyle Crisp will go out to speak to his young 8th grade pitcher.
Question is, will Breathitt use any more arms here? You know, this game means something, but
right.
I don't know as it's something to use up your arms over in this situation. You want to be the number 1 seed directly in the 14th region tournament. Actually, Cam out there between Isaac and Sebastian. Little guy could flat scoot though. Pitch 2, Jackson Holland misses away for ball 1. Nowhere to put him now for Aiden Combs.
Of course, only 1 out here for the Wolves, so.
And top of the lineup, Chance Fallen on deck. Pitch to Holland. That ball is hit down the right field line here and out of play for strike 1. 1-1, 1 out. Bases full of Wolves. Combs with the delivery, and that was fouled right back over us here. Shawnee Beth was a little worried about that foul ball. My glasses back on so I could see them. 1-2. 1-2 on its way. That ball is going to be chopped on the ground, and that ball got up in the sun ball to Cox. He's going to throw it on to first. Going to be not be in time, and everybody's safe. You know, that ball popped straight off the ground up into the sun ball. Cox could not make the play on it for that. He had to back off, and that scores a run to make it 4-3. That will be an infield hit for Jackson Holland. So,
of course, that sun beating down now, making it tough for that left side.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Voles comes in to score. Chris Evans goes to third. Jaden Holland to second. And Jackson Holland at first. We're going to get a second courtesy runner for him. That is number 24. Let me get his info for the Wolves. As Fallen steps in. First pitch to Fallen. He likes that first pitch, but that one misses away.
Hello, baby.
And that ball is going to be hit into deep center field, Stacy, and that's going to score. Holland from third, going to have a tag, and Holland goes to second, and Holland goes to. we do not have a number for the runner out there, number 24. He is not seeing him on the roster. Let me check and see. So, folks, if you've got it, please let us know. We'd like for the young man to be recognized for sure, but he's not on the Wolfe County roster. So, sacrifice fly by Chance Fallen.
Wolves and the Bobcats going tick for tack here in the 6th.
It ties us up 4-4. Yes. Oliver comes in. First pitch is strike 1. So that moves Jaden Holland to third. All runners moved up on the tag, and the courtesy runner at second. And that ball misses high to Oliver, even us up at 1-1. Second. This is high. Count 2-1. First base is open, but you've got Jaden Molands on deck.
Of course, the outfield with a little bit of a shift on here. Of course, leaving the big gap down the left field line.
And Oliver hits that one deep down the left field line and right field line, and it's going to be foul. Ball was hit a ton down through there. Of course, we can't see the right field corner down there of what goes on because the layout here. And Oliver's going to hit that, and it's a base hit. That's going to score one, and they're going to hold the runner at third as a big-time base hit there by Cam Oliver. RBI single, and that puts the Wolves up 5-4. And that will bring Trade Molands to the plate. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Has singled his last at bat. Pitch from Combs is going to miss high and away. So runner on first is Oliver. No motion on that first pitch. Let's see what type of play Coach Combs puts on if he does try to go to second.
Absolutely. Get another first and third situation here for the Bobcats.
Mullins is going to hit that one to center field. Stacy comes in and makes the sliding catch, as he often does, to end the inning. So L8 for out number 3, but not before the Wolves come back with 3 here in the top of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th with the Wolves on top, 5-4.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, bottom of the 6th. Chris Evans ready to go to work here against Miles Holland. First pitch, Miles fouls it away for strike 1. Wolves get 3 in the top of the 6th inning. See if the Bobcats can respond.
There's several lead changes throughout this one.
Meat of the lineup coming up, 2, 3, 4 for Breathitt County. That's been good stuff. This is good. Folks, if you like baseball, this is good stuff. And Holland's going to hit that one down the right field line. Just foul. Would have been trouble. Could have been a few feet over, but Holland will jog back. Count 0-2.
The Bobcats down to their last 6 outs here. We need some base runners. See if Miles Holland can shorten up here, put something in play, make the Wolves make a play.
Holland fouls that one back to stay alive. Big breaking ball that time. He was able to get the bat on it. So folks, share this one around. Yeah. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Holland's going to pop that one up in the air. Oliver skirts over. Out of play. 0 foul territory here on the first base side at Breathitt County. Lots some on the third base side, but on the first base side, there is 0. I seldom shoot anymore, but when I'm shooting down there, hard to find space. So, but you're not in play. Pitch to Holland. Holland's going to hit that one on the ground. 2 Vols. Goes over, stays down, up, and gets him. 4-3. All right. Brady Tincher strides to the plate. Has gone down swinging 3 times here in this game so far. So, come on.
Chris Evans is ready.
Little
quick.
Little big and rich here. Giving always that fine advice. So that will be ball 1, 1-0. And he gets in the breaking ball that time in the dirt, even it up at 1-1. Snap that one off. That was a big 12-6 Uncle Charlie right there, and that's well done by Chris Evans. And there it is again, but they pulls that one down in front of the plate. 2-1.
Of course, Freddie, one of the big-time power hitters here in this lineup for the Cats, so no surprise he's getting a lot of those down and away in the zone.
Right. 2-1.
And that ball's going to be hit in the air, and I lost track of it, but Voles makes the catch there. So retired, and that will bring up Bash Howard. Bash, hot here today. 2 for 2 today. 2 for 3 in the game at the first at bat. On Monday, home run and a scalded double here past third base last time. So,
of course, looks like Braden Wilson is playing a little deeper this time down at third base.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't play third base over there right now without some big-time glare glasses on and some body armor, because as you saw what happened to Reese there, that thing, I mean, it is straight in this sun field. You see Max Wisman out there shading his eyes, and Chance Fallen. Tough sun field right now here by the lake.
Yeah, lucky on Reese that ball wasn't hit too hard at him, because you do have a little trouble seeing it out there.
2-0. And Howard's going to hit that one to center. Fallen comes in, makes the catch to retire the Bobcats.
Howard gets under it just a bit.
And that will send us to the top of the 7th with the score 5-4 Wolfe County, as the Wolves will send to the plate Wisman, Wilson, and Voles.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness right now. Select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. We'll let you enjoy a little Rocky Top here real quick. Can't beat it. Tell you what, I cover all the UK games, man. Go to Neyland Stadium. Woo! It's something else. See a football game down there. Cats go there this year. We got Mr. Robbie Turner coming in the game now. Tincher's going to move behind the plate from left field. Chris goes to left, and Chris was the DH, right?
Yeah. Yep. Looks like Bash Howard back over to third base. Reese Cox over to first.
Aiden Combs to second.
Aiden Combs back to his normal spot there at second base. And, something we were just discussing over the break is, no matter where you're at in this Wolfe County lineup, they don't have any weak spots. They can hit the baseball 1 through 9. So.
Tincher with the throw down. And we're ready for action. Wisman will come to the plate. Senior day here for the Bobcats. I'll have some picks up later when we get home tonight of the senior festivities. We had it live for you here on BSN at 5 o'clock. Again, want to say, all the admission here today went to the Combs and Bowling families, $2,600 and a few cents there. I know that Coach Allen mentioned. Thank you, folks. I mean, Corey, Kylan, and Ethan, if anybody's in their families out there watching, we love you guys, and we know you're going to make it back to us soon. Shorty and Crystal, Liz and Mike as well, and the entire extended families. Westman puts that one in play down to Howard. Howard up, throw to first. Is in the dirt. We're blocked from first base here. I couldn't see that, but the throw was in the dirt, so that'll be an E5.
Looks like Reese tried to make an attempt to scoop there. Couldn't hang on to it.
So that will bring up Braden Wilson. Wilson has hit all three balls in this game to the outfield. One, of course, was on Monday. He lined to center, lined to left, hit one to right. He's covered the entire outfield gamut. All positions, first pitch, 2.
Yep, looks like the Bobcats defense playing him straight up for a reason. Versus the Wolves again with the leadoff runner on base.
So that ball is in the dirt. Westman does not venture.
Great job defensively by Brady Tincher right there behind the plate.
Got Cam Oliver in the pen over there for the Wolves.
That's something I'd like to brag on for just a moment. Robbie Turner, we're always talking about how big of an asset he is for the Bobcats behind the plate, but also with Brady Tincher.
Tincher in there. Tincher flexing his hand there and had to come out and take a look at him. Hopefully he's okay.
Looks like he's going to hang in there, continue play.
Stay.
Hopefully Brady's okay. Doing a great job back there.
2-0 to Wilson.
Set. Jake the runner now kicks.
Wilson swings and misses. Nice breaking pitch that time from Turner.
Good job by Turner right there, really mixing up his delivery, pausing just a little bit longer, holding the runner over there at first base.
Wilson going to put that one in play. Going to be off of Turner's glove. They're going to try to flip 2. Bellamy with the throw and got him. Pegs it. That was off Turner's glove. So that is 1-4-6-3 on the double play for Breathitt County.
There's Isaac Bellamy showing off that arm strength.
Mm-hmm.
Looking pretty healthy out there today to me. Glad to have Isaac back from that shoulder injury.
And that will bring up Dalton Boyles. Boyles has walked and singled today. Turner with first pitch. Breaking ball down in the dirt for ball 1.
Of course, Boyles the lone senior for this Wolfe County bunch, correct?
Basketball and baseball. And
play them all.
Pitch from Turner is outside.
So
2-0.
Always like to encourage all the young athletes to play everything that they can.
You only get to do it once. And Boyles fouls it away. Make it 2-1.
Work, Rob.
From the stretch. Boyles swings and misses. 2-2.
Big time breaking ball from Robbie Turner right there.
2-2, 2 out here. We're on first. Boyles. No runner on first. What am I talking about? Base is empty. You can't see down there, man. Yes. Anyway, thank you, Evan. Base is empty. 3-2 on its way, and that's going to be hit on the ground over to Howard. Didn't get his body in front of that one. Just kind of tried to go with it there and could not make the play for a base hit for Dalton Boyles.
It's out here.
And that shows just how big that 4-6-3 double play there.
Oh, yes.
Bobcats was right.
Yeah. And then we'll bring up Chris Evans.
Agree with run score.
First pitch to Evans. It's going to be popped up and out of play for strike one.
You see it again. Robbie Turner taking the long pause, really mixing up his delivery, doing a good job holding the runner over there, stationary first base. Not able to get maybe as good of a jump as they would hope.
Little things. That's the thing about it. I played baseball my entire, up until my junior year in college. And, baseball is just a ritualistic game, but it's also about the small things. Small things make a huge difference in this game. You're talking about the toughest thing in the world of hitting a baseball, that hitting a golf ball consistently, but hitting a baseball and then fielding, and it's all repetitive, and just learn the game. You got to love the game to get out here and work at it. 1-1 to Chris Evans, 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Runner was in motion.
Yep.
Hit and run was on.
And, as a coach, that's something that I always harped on, the little things. And in baseball, not developing habits, because the other teams are going to pick up on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You just doing a really good job. You got to mix it up. Absolutely.
Charting, now that everybody's on computers, I don't know how much they chart all this stuff, but still, I pitched in college. We charted everything. Throw to first. On our off days, if we weren't pitching, we were charting about 10 different things, tendencies, locations, spray charts, everything. That was the pitching staff's duties on non-pitching days. Throw to first again. Whoa.
Of course, Voile's doing a great job diving back to that back part of that bag. Over there at first on the pickoff.
And throw it over again. Whoa. Almost pulled his hand off there. And
of course, here we go to the
pitch inside. Tincher with a throw down. That he could not get that out of his glove. And Bulls had that one before he released.
Great jump.
Yeah, that was stolen base by Dalton Bull. So the Wolves get another man in scoring position here for Chris Evans.
Yep.
So a 2-out hit could cushion their lead here.
Great job by Voiles right there. And of course, as a base runner, you always steal your bags on the pitcher. Outstanding jump right there.
Pitch to Evans. Oh, got him looking. Big curve, and Chris agreed. That was a big Uncle Charlie there. That he goes down looking. So that will end it. 1-run game. Big difference between a 1-run game and a 2-run game as you go to the bottom of the 7th here. So we'll see if Oliver's coming on or if Evans tries to close this one out, folks. We'll be right back to you here for the bottom of the 7th on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Basketball fans know December is the start of the holiday season, a 4-month round ball holiday running all winter right through March. And at Rose Brothers, we're happy to help Bluegrass Sports Nation bring great high school action to you each week. And when your athletes need basketball shoes, or when you need warm weather gear to get through the winter, come see us at Rose Brothers. We have performance athletic footwear from Nike, Under Armour, and Skechers, and great outerwear from Columbia, Simply Southern, and Under Armour. Now let's cheer on our young athletes, and good luck from all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Bataville.
All right, folks, welcome back. Headed to the bottom of the 7th here. Always a good one, and we've got it again here. 5-4 Wolfe County and Breathitt coming up for their final hacks to try to tie this one or win it here in the bottom of the 7th. It will be, well, I didn't switch my lineup here. So we will have Turner, Combs, and Cox coming to the plate for Breathitt County. They will face Camden Oliver. Camden actually started this game back on Monday, so he will come back in, try to close this one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Some interesting walk-up music there. All right, first pitch from Oliver is high. 4-1. Robbie sacrificed, singled, and reached on an error. So he's been on base a lot in this game.
A big time hack right there, Rob. Of course, you know how important it is down 1, bottom 7 to try to get this first runner on base.
I didn't check. This is the final home game for Breathitt, isn't it? Yeah, unless they schedule somebody next week, this will be their final home game. So, final swings here for the 5 seniors for Breathitt County on this
maybe Prestonsburg next week.
They did have a game canceled for rain this week, so we may have another one here, but just wanted to bring home. And ball is in the dirt. And we've got Evans now at short. Dalton Wolfe stays at second. Jaden Holland moves to third. I think that's the only change as well. Braden Wilson is now at first base from third, with Oliver taking the mound. Pitch to Turner. Turner hits that down the right field line, going to be out of play. And we'll be 2-2. Nobody away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Some good Saturday night high school baseball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, folks. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely huge crowd here on both Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you very much. Yes. And swings and misses. So Cam gets Robbie swinging for out number 1. And that will bring up Aiden Combs. Aiden with 2 singles here today.
Sometimes we only lie when the men start to wear.
Bobcats down to their last 2.
Race.
Wolves won the first one 6-4 down at Campton on May the 1st. Aiden hits that one down to third. Jaden Holland with the peg to first, gets him 2 away. So 5-3. And that will bring up Reese Cox here with 2 away. Last swings here for Breathitt County. They need to manufacture one here with 2 away.
Great play by Holland, making it look smooth over there.
He did. It shifted over. Of course, Jaden usually plays there. He plays a lot of short and third. First pitch to Cox. He strike 1. And there, it just amazes me how these kids can play so many multiple positions out here. I mean, this Wolfe County team has been, they're all over the joint. I mean, every game they play a different position. Ball is in the dirt. Had Evans behind the plate at short, at second, on the mound. Got Chance falling all over the infield and in center field. Jaden Molan's around in right here. Now, of course, Molan's was their, as a freshman last year, was their stud on the mound and then had arm injury, and he hasn't not pitched at all this year. So you look at what this young team will have in arms going forward starting next year as well, in addition to what they have. So. It misses inside. 2-1 to Cox.
And, like you said, all these kids we're talking about, they can play all these different positions. Most of them do the pitching as well.
Line away to Cox, 3-1. Let's see if Coach Combs cuts him loose here on 3-1 with 2 away. So wants to try to get that base hit.
Maybe searching for something middle in here, something he can drive into the gap.
And he does in the count full. Anything to get base runners here for Breathitt County. Anything to get them out for Wolfe County to get this final out. Oliver from the windup misses high. And that will send Cox down to first base with the tying run. And that will bring Eli Chris to the plate. Cox will run so far. No pinch runner.
Yep.
Chris steps in. Oliver will go to the stretch. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Yeah, we're going to have a pinch runner now for Cox. Sure, that will be a sub and re-enter if they were able to run.
And Jacoby Little.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Jacoby Little with pinch running. Ooh, breaking ball drops in there from Oliver, even at 1-1. Oliver to the plate. Ooh, just misses.
Great location.
Yes.
If
you're going to miss, that's where you need to miss because that was an excellent pitch.
Tough to lay off.
Oliver really wanted that. You can see him shaking his head out there. So 2-1. To the plate. Oh, had him fooled that time. 2-2. So Breathitt down to their final strike here. 2-2. 2 away.
See anything Crisp can do here to try to put this ball in play.
Widens out his stance. Oliver with the delivery, gets him swinging. That's it. As Chris goes down and strikes, and the Wolves sweep the season series 2-0, 6-4, 5-4 here today. So we'll take one break. Be back to close this one out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks for joining us here on BSN for a really good one as we finish this one out from Monday. Wolves take it 5-4 to sweep the Bobcats on the season series here. Great, excellent performance from Chris Evans on the mound, from Aiden Combs on the mound. Two good baseball teams here going at this one. It was a pleasure to call it. So looking forward to them meeting again here soon, maybe twice more. You never can tell of what happens because these two teams are definitely going to be factors in the 14th region tournament.
Absolutely.
No question about it. Bobcats defending 14th region champs. Wolves now present all A 14th region champs. So that will be at Powell County. We'll likely have much of that for you here, folks, for both Breathitt County and Wolfe County in their games during the 14th region, if we don't bring you the whole thing. But Ryan, what's your final thoughts on this one?
Well, the young bats of the Wolves strike again.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolves found themselves down, 4-2 late, plate 3. Like you said, a great pitching performance by Evans on the mound. Nothing to take away from Aiden Combs, the 8th grader. Fantastic outing by him. Excited to really see these two clubs going forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will see them. You'll see them right here on BSN. We're lucky to be the home stream for both these folks, so we appreciate you all joining us here today. Well, before we go, we want to thank everybody again for donating here today to the Combs and Bowling families. I want to give a final shout out to both those families and those young men. We're looking forward to having you back here, and we're praying for you. Thank you, everybody, for giving your prayers for our kids. That's just the bottom line. Those are great kids, the guys that my sons, Evan here, and Carson have played with, and we appreciate them. We appreciate their situation, and we put it in the Lord's hands that He'll bring them back to us. So, folks, for Ryan and for Shawnee Beth over here, she loves being called out. And Evan, this is Brendan. We'll see you next time. Coming up here, I think we've got probably no baseball next week. We don't know yet. We'll let you know. Breathitt played their final softball game this morning, but we will have Senior Awards Day for you streamed live on Friday at Breathitt County. We'll have graduation for you coming up as well. So a lot of academic stuff. We love doing academic stuff. So appreciate that, folks. So thanks for joining us. This is Brendan Miller. We'll see you next time on BSN.